Actually, I think that Singapore should do a Greenland. Hi everyone. If you have not watched my part 1 recommendations for the Singapore economy, you may wish to do so. And this is part 2 and even more controversial. So I think Singapore should actually do a Greenland. And by that, I mean we should try to acquire Sarawak and Sabah, East Malaysia. I think it will be a win-win-win for all parties involved. For Malaysia, I think it will be a win because Malaysia currently now has about 1.5 trillion ringgit of government debt. So quite a lot. And when you are heavily in debt, there is also not that much that you can do to improve the development of the country. So if we were to acquire, integrate with Sabah Sarawak, I think our offer will be able to wipe off that debt or a large part of it. There's also the long-standing MA63 saga that has not been resolved over many years. And I think basically with this integration, we can wipe that issue off the table as well. So similarly for Sabah and Sarawak, they have been rather behind in economic development. I think that is plain to see. But there's so much potential with Sabah and Sarawak. So I think with Singapore being involved, we certainly can improve infrastructure tremendously, state of technology, education levels, and really harness the great potential of Sabah and Sarawak in so many different ways. Perhaps we can replicate the Singapore story in East Malaysia, bringing them from third world to first world. Finally, for Singapore, I think it will be a major win as well, because what Sabah and Sarawak offers to us is huge amount of natural resources and a hinterland which we absolutely desperately need. And there's plenty of resources, energy resources, human resources, and lots more of other natural resources that they have to offer. And even where food security is concerned and our demographic issues as well, I think they can be somewhat aided by this acquisition and integration. And if you think about it, the rather pathetic, not exciting returns of GIC and Temasek for the longest time, maybe all the national reserves should be put to better use. What do you think? Would it be more profitable? Would it be more beneficial for Singapore if we were to put the bulk of our national reserves into acquiring Sabah and Sarawak? I think it will also benefit Brunei and Indonesia, the neighboring countries, because if we get to supercharge Sabah Sarawak's development, certainly there will be opportunities, collaboration and so on with Kalimantan and also with Brunei. And since we have good relations with Brunei, with Indonesia and with Malaysia, hopefully we can put this thought experiment to further discussion and hopefully it can somehow achieve fruition. Especially if you are a Sabahan or a Sarawakian, I would love to hear your views on this thought experiment proposal. So please comment below. Thank you. See you around. Ciao.